Hello everyone, welcome back to another Bitcoin chart planning update video. There's going to be three things I want to talk about today, and that's this purple area right here. That's going to be the primary thing. The second thing is I do want to give my quick opinion on Mara stock real quick. That's going to be like super instant, super quick, so I can focus on Bitcoin. And the third thing is I'm going to talk about that right now. If you guys have been following my previous videos, or if you're in the Discord server, um, you'll know that tried. I, I'm trying to buy more BITU. I deposited money into the brokerage account that I hold BITU in it, and it takes like 4 whole business days for it to clear. I thought it would be clear like last Friday. I thought it would be clear today. Worst scenario, but it's not. It's still. It really irritates me because, as you guys know, if you watch my previous uh, update video, and if you looked at my previous Bitcoin portfolio update video, you'll know that I kept saying like I really want to buy BITU because it's like below 20 bucks and Bitcoin's in this purple area, and I really like that, and to me that's very, very bullish, and I'm trying to pick up more BITU. I have like I tried depositing 7,000 into that brokerage account, and it's taking a very long time for it to settle, and it's not letting me place the trade until it settles. And next thing you know, Bitcoin shoots up, and then BITU went up like I think it's almost 21 bucks now. But it's super disappointing. Yeah, it's 2062. It's fine. It can maybe have a little bit of a dip tomorrow, but it's a little disappointing because I was trying to buy it down here. Like I was trying to buy it down here, and it's up here, and that's a good like you know 5%. It's all good, right? It's not a big deal because even if I buy here, I'm looking to hold on to this for like the next 3 to 4 months, and by then I'm expecting it to be, at least $40 by then, and so I'm not too. It sucks because I would have liked to place the trade area. I just want to have it in there. It's just taking forever. But tomorrow, for sure, tomorrow the funds will be settled. They're still on hold. Um, for sure tomorrow, 100%. So we'll see where BITU is up on there, and then when I do place the trade, I'm going to update the Discord community so they will know first on where my buy was placed at, and then of course and then I'll share that with on YouTube on Thursday or Friday when I do another Bitcoin portfolio update. Either way, real quick thing on Mara so we can jump into Bitcoin. I do understand that today Mara went up almost 10%. Like we're still in market open hours. There's still like 3 or 4 hours left, something like that. But um, we are still, we're still in this accumulation area, which means it's appropriate to begin accumulating, but don't let today's green day, because so far it is a pretty good green day. Don't let this cause you to take too much of a large position, because I'm showing you guys right now we are still in a downtrend. We're still in this corrective move down. We have not broken above this swing high. We're not holding in the green. We're still in the red accumulation area. Just because we're having a good green day today does not mean that it's a good idea, in my opinion, to get into aggressively. That's why it's called an accumulation area, not a buy everything right away area. We need bullish signals. We need confirmation levels to be hit. We need to make sure we're not being too hopeful, too greedy. We need to make sure we're not gambling, and that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to take advantage of fib levels as signals when to accumulate, when to shave, when to completely sell out, when to go in a little heavier. That's what all these fib levels are for. And we're constantly shaving and adding positions, taking advantage of the fluctuations, because that's how we make smaller, consistent profits that add up to a bigger profit at the end. But all I'm trying to say is, guys, really good green day, amazing, good to see. But don't let that influence you too much because we're still working our way up. And yeah, and then Mara is highly affected by rate cuts because they're a growth company, so they're still a stock. So it's something you guys need to remember. But before we do get started, though, everything of course I've said and everything I will say in this video is just my own personal opinion as of this time. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold, or I'm not recommending anything. This is just a way for me to express my own personal, non-professional opinion. So it's not financial advice. So let's get started. Since I haven't covered Bitcoin itself, like specifically, I'm going to go over the larger picture in case you guys are new as well. And then from there, we will continue on to the smaller picture and I'll go over what we're looking at today. Let me make sure I didn't run out of battery in my microphone. I just need to get like a wired one already. Just I wanted to do that all the time. But late 2022, we started. I like to structure my bullish structures, my waves up in how do you say 5 wave moves up. And currently we have a first, second, third wave confirmed. The fourth wave, I'm gonna get to that in a moment, and then the fifth wave. As of right now, it's estimated, in my own personal opinion, to bring us up, and this will also be my conservative bull market top estimate of between 115,000 to 150,000. That's my conservative bull market top. This is where I'm actually looking within this area. I'm looking to completely sell out of all my Bitcoin. I don't care if the price goes up higher. I don't care if it goes up to 200, 300,000. I don't really care too much just because this is what I'm going for. This is what I'm going for. That's my plan. Once I hit this area, I plan to begin to shave off more aggressively my Bitcoin position and then completely sell out of it within that area. I don't care if it goes up higher. This is my plan. Um, it's as simple as that, right? And then so the fourth wave, right? The fourth wave. The reason I'm saying we're gonna get into this in a moment is because we're still in a downtrend. Although we had a really nice rise up, and in my opinion, I feel like this is the bottom of this smaller structure second wave, and we are gonna start moving higher, and we're gonna see this do a little bit of fluctuations, but we will eventually, within the next few weeks or within the next 2 months, probably even like a month and a half, no more than that. I'm expecting this to be back up over these swing highs, and it should be testing the all-time highs around that time. Because we have interest rate cuts coming soon, and we need to see how that's going to affect everything. Right now, if I'm correct, the majority or believe that there's going to be a 0.25 interest rate cut. So we'll see how that affects the market truly. I am very bullish on Bitcoin, as you guys see on those estimates up there. But let me see how I can phrase this for you guys. So, we understand that the fourth wave is in right here. We can easily see the price dip down below a little bit more and retest the fourth wave low. Excuse me. But the reason we need to be very cautious is, again, we're still in a downtrend. We haven't reached this previous little swing area here. We haven't retested this swing high, and we're still working our way there, right? And the possibility, and this is something we need to keep an eye on. I'm not saying that this is the strong resistance, but this previous support right here can be acting as a resistance right here. So we just need to, be mindful of that. We need to keep our eyes open for it. We need to see it break and then retest it and break higher. There's a lot of things to look at right now. I understand it's very exciting to be, going in hard on Bitcoin now because it's low. And in my opinion, I am going hard on it personally as well because my time horizon is long enough where I am completely okay with buying very aggressively within this area or even within just above this area. I'm completely fine with that because in my opinion, like personally, I do believe that this low is in and we're going to see prices go up higher, but I'm still being cautious about it, right? Because I understand it can go lower. I don't like to give myself over optimistic expectations when it comes to short term, right? I have a long enough time horizon for this swing trade on Bitcoin, so that I share with you guys on my I have a playlist for it, Bitcoin portfolio updates. I have a long enough time horizon. I'm not in a rush, so I understand the short term risk. But I am seeing all-time highs being tested real soon, and the reason is fib area, and you guys probably guessed it already. But every time, so I've had this fib area down here. The only thing I've done to it is I actually I gave it a little bit of a background because I think it looks super cool, and I think it's nicer to look at with these green arrows, kind of like the Scooby-Doo colors. I think it looks super cool. So I've had this here for a while. So if you guys look back at pretty much any video that I show Bitcoin on, you're gonna see this purple area, and I've been tracking this for a while. I've had this on here for a while, and ever since like we dipped into this area right here, I've been tracking it. So I've been tracking it for a while, and I always like to use this as a super strong go in hard for Bitcoin support area personally, because we reached it, we broke up higher quite well. Like we went up quite quite well on that one, like 25-26%, and then we came down below real quick, broke above once again, and now we're retesting this area, and then I'm expecting this to break up quite nicely as well, and that's why I'm trying to get into BITU, because I think BITU is a great leverage play for Bitcoin if you're a long, if you're a bull, and there's no liquidation point, so you can just hold on to it for like 3 to 4 months and just take advantage of all that, beautiful upside that we're gonna see soon. But it's just unfortunate that that one brokerage account is taking forever to clear my funds. For sure, 100%, they're gonna be cleared tomorrow. Because that's that 4-day waiting period, or the 4 business day waiting period. For sure, it's gonna be cleared tomorrow. It's just unfortunate that it's going up higher, so we'll see what that looks like. And again, if you join the Discord, you'll see where my buys, where I end up buying that at. But tomorrow's gonna happen. We're gonna get on that, and then we're just gonna hold on to it, and I'll do weekly updates on it as we progress through the rest of this bull cycle. But yeah, guys, all I'm trying to say right now is that Bitcoin is looking real good. There's a lot of bullish news. It's been a while. There's been a lot of like quietness in Bitcoin lately, and now we're starting to get a lot more bullish news coming out. And right within this support area, this bottom, like we are very, very discounted in Bitcoin. I'm actually gonna remove I'll just reuse it. I'm not gonna worry about that too much because that's kind of, we're gonna do this. Yeah. So this is gonna be our area where we want to see price break into this area, hold, and then if it holds in this area and it starts to break up higher, we can definitely have a solid first level confirmation that the Bitcoin low is in right here, and then we're gonna start moving up higher. Once we surpass this first swing high that I have labeled, and that's gonna be confirmation. This is gonna be 2 levels of confirmation with this one. The second level will be breaking up over this, and that says like, yeah, the second wave is in. And the reason I'm structuring this way is I am assuming, right, until we have that bullish trend confirmation in place, I believe that this 4th wave is in. I'm just putting it out there. I'm believing it's in. I'm placing my trades as if that's in. That's going to be a little bit more risk than I like to take, but I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. There's a lot of signs that, especially because of my time horizon, there's a lot of signs that I am completely okay with treating Bitcoin this way, right? So we had a 4th wave down, and now this 4th wave going up to the 5th wave is going to look like this, right? Where we saw first wave up, second wave down, an extended 3rd wave that once we do have confirmation of the second wave being in, or I might even make it next video. I'll give you guys a 3rd wave estimate, which will be somewhere around here. It'll be somewhere around like 90,000, most likely somewhere in that area. Yeah, like 90,000. But I'll give you guys an estimate on that next video actually. And then once we do have a 3rd wave in, I'll give you guys a 4th wave estimate. So I'm just leaving it over here for now. And then after the 4th wave, I'll be able to update you guys on this 5th wave estimate and see where it overlaps for the current structure and the overall structure. This is the overall structure estimate, and then the current structure estimate, which is when we do have a 4th wave in, then that is what I'm going to use for the secondary 5th wave, which we're going to use those overlapping fib levels to have an even stronger area to look at, right? Or I might even we'll see how it goes, but that's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. But and the 5th wave will bring it up here, which will be overextended. So we have a 4th wave, and then a 5th wave will overextend. It'll be somewhere up in this area as well. But yeah, guys, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. Again, I'm treating this purple area down here as a very, very, very strong support, very strong buying opportunity, because, well, just based on every time it reached that fib level, it broke up higher. So yeah, guys, hopefully you like this video. It is a very exciting time to participate in this space. If you have a long enough time horizon, I think it's a great idea to start buying Bitcoin. If you're trying to trade this thing for like a week or two, you know, um, just understand your risk tolerance. Understand that we can still see a retest of this. We can still a rejection here, then a retest before we break up higher. It's still a possibility, although there is a lot of backwind on Bitcoin right now. So you know your odds are probably gonna be a lot better if you're trying to take those short-term trades. But if you're like me, where you're looking at holding this for the next few months at a minimum, yeah, we got some pretty good gains coming up soon. So I'm very excited to document this as it progresses as well, and we can all be in this journey together. And if you guys join the Discord, which is free, everyone can share their journey with Bitcoin throughout this bull cycle as well. You guys can share your progress on anything you're learning, anything that's exciting, and anything that you're just really thankful about. So yeah, guys, it's free to join. There's a link in the description. You got to go into my website, which is in the description, and then there's an invitation link there. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and take care.